Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. This is the Luna Phoenix, and I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for this upcoming full moon in Leo. If you're new to pick a card readings, you'll want to choose from the pile which you are most drawn to. This will be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here through all my absences. I really appreciate you guys. I am opening back up for private readings. So if you'd like one, I'll leave the information in the description box. Let's go ahead and get into this. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I'll give you guys a minute to choose. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go into pile 1. I may edit this out, I may not, we'll see. I haven't mastered YouTube. Oh, and I'm doing it backwards. Look, I'm crazy. Okay, so pile 1. Let's see what we have. Communication. 999. Breathe through the tension. Full moon in Scorpio. Financial constraints. Mountain. And go the distance. This may be a period of time where you need to kind of watch your spending and make sure that you're not buying things that you don't necessarily need, or just kind of impulse shopping. Let me get the book on these while I'm sitting here. You may also feel like you have a lot of expenses coming up, and I feel like that's why it's important to kind of watch where your spending is going, because there may be a lot of unexpected expenses. Let's see what breathe through the tension says, which obviously financial restriction can bring tension. Whoa. There's a strong sexual energy around you. The good news is that sexual energy is very creative. A tense situation could be about to boil over, so go carefully. Time spent outdoors will help you to calm your emotions as well as increasing your general well-being. You need to find a balance between your emotions and your sensual side. Don't deny this part of yourself. So the way that I take that as, obviously sexual energy is very powerful. It literally brings life into the world. But we can use that energy into other things. Other types of creative ventures. Maybe creative ways to save money. Creative ways to get what you need financially. I feel an energy surrounding a partner. I'm reading this communication card, and what it's basically saying is speak with kindness and gentleness, which again goes hand in hand with the tension. So if you're feeling frustrated, whether it be sexually, financially, creatively, this can cause you to lash out at others, especially those closest to you. So I think this is a message of being mindful of how you're speaking to others. I want to see what go the distance is talking about. What I'm getting from it immediately is just that this is a phase. You'll get through it. Also, and I forgot 999 came out. To me, that's a number of a cycle nearing its end. You may have felt like kind of going against the grain, going against the current, and things have been very difficult, kind of like climbing a mountain, right? But when you're almost to the top, it's like you can feel, again, a sense of frustration of almost being there, but you still have a little bit of ways to go. However, you will get there, and you'll learn to appreciate the top even more because of what it took to get to that level. I opened the wrong book. Y'all bear with me. I get a little bit of stage fright on this camera. I don't know why. I think it's because it's been so long. Right, endurance, strength, the long haul. To bring your dream life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in your current experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. I don't see any issues in the relationship, and since that came up, I will pull from the romance angels. I don't necessarily see issues within a relationship, just a need to be mindful of how you're speaking to others. I'm not projecting. It says calling in your soulmate. So I'm getting another message for another group of you. If you're not with somebody, there could be a frustration around someone that you're dealing with. And there could be a lack of communication on their side. And it's kind of leaving you in the dark and confused, not knowing which way to go. Chemistry. So there's another way of going about this communication. Maybe being more vulnerable and creating a safe space for this person to express their own feelings toward you may be helpful in this situation. Okay, I'm going to do some tarot. All right, what do we have coming in with this full moon for group 1? Now, this full moon is in Leo, so I'm getting a lot of energy of a newfound confidence. But in order to get there, it's like addressing the core issues on why you feel like something's not for you. It's coming in for group 1. I'm not going to take that. It's coming in for group 1. 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords can also represent tension and conflict. Harsh words. I keep seeing someone in traffic and getting road rage. That's funny. Temperance. So temperance is kind of like the calm for this chaos and this frustration. It's finding a balance, finding a healthy way to deal with those emotions. And what I have found personally is when you fall into that slump of everything frustrates you, to find something creative to put your energy into. Not only do you create something to release that frustration, but you usually come back feeling better. And then we got the Magician, which is a manifester. This is someone who creates the reality that they want. This is creation energy. The Moon. This full moon could be affecting you. It could be bringing up things from the past that you haven't fully addressed. And I feel like all full moons do that. But the way I'm looking at this moon card is I see the moon and the sun in this card. Or, you know, in this picture. So it's like kind of shining light on those things so that you're able to see them and kind of deal with them more clearly. What I do know is that King of Cups. What I do know is that this is a time period that you're supposed to be in. Things aren't working out the way you expect them to because they're not supposed to. I do feel like you're a little closed off emotionally. That could be also a source of the frustration. Not feeling like you can express yourself. But the more that you open up and address the reasons why you have these feelings, the easier it is. The more vulnerable you are, basically. Yeah, because we have this energy here of teamwork, and then this energy of being alone, but also not knowing which way to go, kind of trying to figure out your place. The Magician, again, right under the Magician. To me, that's a confirmation of you tapping into the power that you have. Whatever it is that brings you peace and joy, for me it's tarot. For some it's painting. For some it's writing. For some it's drawing. For some it's cooking. Making music. Whatever it is that gets you out of that place. I don't even have a word for it, but it's a place. It's a real place. Whatever gets you out of that, focus your energy on that. Even if you don't feel like you have the energy to do so, focus your energy on that. And I feel like you'll find a lot more peace. Yeah, look. 8 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is here as well. Which is a very lonely feeling. But sometimes we can be so caught up in our own thoughts and our own feelings that we close off from people. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't feel like there's any conflict with anybody. I feel like this is more a self-created conflict. Don't come for me, but that's what I feel. Can we get... This is surrounding a relationship, a romantic relationship, whether you're with somebody or not. This isolated feeling is coming from that connection. We got the Lovers here. Dang, we got Death. The King of Cups again. A lot of... What is this? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this connection is meant to transform you. So you may be feeling like, and this can go either way. Either you are being a little harsh in your communication about someone else, or you feel like someone else is being harsh in their communication toward you. but it's very transformative. And the more, again, that you tap into your feelings and not feel attacked or not go for the throat while you're talking to somebody else, you know, however that resonates with you, the easier this connection will be and the easier other things will flow. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse to me is telling me that you have to stop focusing on one thing. You know, in the Seven of Pentacles in traditional tarot, he's focused on one pentacle. While we do have to do that sometimes, it's like a hyper-focused energy. So you kind of have to take a step back and look at everything around you and stop focusing on one thing so hard, almost said hardly. It could be this connection that you're hyper-focused on. Can we get one on... I was going to say the Five of Swords, but this can go with both. So we got the Six of Pentacles here. This is a reciprocal energy. This is give and take. This is a balance. I feel like it's a balance between people, though. Can we get one more on the Five of Swords? Yeah, Two of Cups. It's related to this romantic connection. Again, either you're with somebody or it's somebody that you're communicating with, getting to know. It's like a back and forth. I don't feel like there's very clear communication between you two, whether it's on your end or their end, and it's causing a lot of mental activity that's keeping you from doing things that you want to do and that you need to do. Can we get one on the Two of Pentacles? Mother of Cups. There's a lot of emotion in this reading. We got the Moon, the King of Cups twice, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, Temperance, Death. Can we get one more on the Two of Pentacles? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. I think maybe you feel like this person isn't serious. That's exactly what it is. Seven of Swords. You feel like this person is full of shit. Why is the King of Cups here? The High Priestess. Why is the King of Cups here? Four of Swords in reverse. This is... okay. Your intuition is telling you... I don't see any negative cards in regard to the person that we feel like is full of shit. Your intuition knows that, but your mind is playing tricks on you. Your mind is relying on old programming, old experiences, other frustrations. It could be nothing going on in this connection, but other things are causing you to look at it a certain way. So the Four of Swords is all about taking time to relax your mind. Let's see, can we get one on the Magician? I don't like this music that came on. Okay, Google. Play next song. That threw me off. Give me a minute. Can we get one on the Magician, please? Seven of Swords. It's not the Seven of Swords. Am I crazy? It's the Eight of Swords. I'm crazy. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. And I have to look at this Magician. And look, Temperance is at the bottom. The Eight of Swords is a mental prison. This is creating scenarios in your own mind that aren't true. The Ace of Cups is intuition, flowing energy. It's like restriction, like trying to control something so tightly that you're pushing it away instead of just letting it flow. See if I can get any advice. Give me just a second. I'm going to go grab another deck. Okay. What advice do we have for group 1? What kind of shuffle is that? What advice do we have for group 1? Believe in the impossible. Prosperity lies ahead. And your dreams need a practical plan. Well, Taurus energy. And I meant to go over the signs and what I saw before. I don't really like calling out signs. Any other advice for group 1? Okay. Your hard work is paying off. Again, it feels like you've been blocked, like going against the current. But this is a reminder that you're not doing things in vain. The new moon in Taurus. It's recommending getting a massage or to give a massage. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and the card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to also make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you have been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign to not give up. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Take some time out to pamper yourself, and getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. So it's kind of repeating what we had at the beginning, right? There could be some sexual energy. Maybe you're celibate, and maybe that's creating frustration. Channel that energy into something creative. Or go do the deed, you know? All right, full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. Sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own that. That tends to happen when you're in your mental space too much, right? You kind of give up on physical things. So really, this is just all a repeat of what we had at the beginning. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I do hope it resonated. Drop a comment, let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Hi, Group 2. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to take that away. All right. We have Ride the Wave, Flexible, Deceit, Sanctuary, 1000, and Trust All Will Be Well. First, I'm checking on this Deceit because I don't like that. Let's see. Deceit. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with, either personally or professionally. And this is what I'm getting. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. That's what I'm getting from this, is self-deceit. But we will get into it and see what's going on here. Ride the wave. That's all about going with the flow, taking things as they come, not trying to control everything. Kind of goes into being flexible, right? Learning how to navigate the hard experiences as well as the good experiences. But just for shits and giggles, I'm going to read the book on these cards. If I could find them. What did I do with them? 14. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you are definitely on the right path. I feel like you know that, but you feel like waiting for the other shoe to drop, kind of. So flexible, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. Whereas rigid, I'm going to get it together, I promise. Whereas a rigid structure, like a building, would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I'm getting with this. We're going to get deeper into it, but I don't know what I'm getting into this yet. Here's what I think, though, and I haven't read Sanctuary yet. You're coming into peace, and you're not familiar with it. So it's like you're kind of tricking yourself out of accepting the peace. Sanctuary. Good for you. Good for you. That sounded funny. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. Aha. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath. Or a normal-sized trip to a tiny bubble bath. Okay. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. And then 1000 is saying, go within. Your angels have a special message they would like to share with you. Water seems to be an energy here where you will be able to find peace and some answers. Trust all will be well. Yeah, so it's coming to me now. It's literally thinking that it's a setup, like you're on punked, like things are too good, it can't be real. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want, so take your time and allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others is a really quick and easy way to both distract yourself and boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a job or a health situation. Go out of your way to help someone. Helping boosts karma. Be reliable. Don't overthink things. And be modest. Okay, I'm gonna get some tarot. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Peace is unfamiliar. Calm is unfamiliar. Chaos. You can thrive in chaos. What's this full moon bringing in for group 2? The 2 of Cups and the Moon. 6 of Pentacles. Is this group 1's reading? It's very similar to group 1. 6 of Cups. What else is coming in for group 2? Got the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we have the 2 of Cups, the Moon, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting soulmate energy here. And I'm also getting all my cards thrown on the floor. Hold on one second. This is someone you've known for a long time. You know what's funny? I saw the 8 of Swords as I was shuffling, and I recognized it as the 6 of Swords, which is leaving chaos. And that's what just came out. 7 of Pentacles. This person, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this is very similar to Group 1's reading, so you may want to check that out too. That's too many. Literally, all the same cards is what I'm looking at. Ace of Cups again. 9 of Cups, and then the 2 of Wands, with the 9 of Wands at the bottom. So, in your past, this is related to love. This person in the top row is someone gentle, someone you've known for a very long time, someone who understands you, and not only admires you for who you are, but pushes for you to be who you are. Whereas the bottom, this could be somebody coming back in. This could be, I don't feel like this is somebody you're currently dealing with, but this is pain, chaotic situations, feeling alone, feeling abandoned. But it's like, when you look at the timeline here, there's growth. There's learning to love yourself again. There's finding your own confidence, and then recognizing that whatever you want, you can go get. But just as we can get comfortable in a bad job, we can get comfortable in a bad relationship too. And I feel like that's why it's hard to see the good for what it is. Let's get one on the Five of Pentacles, please. This one wants to come out. Five of Swords. Justice. Right. This is literally the same. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it. Five of Swords and Justice. The situation ended and you got away, whereas a lot of people don't. So it's almost like, remember that and keep moving forward while the Fool comes out. Keep moving in the direction that you're going in because you're surrounded by love. But it's almost like, again, feeling like you're punked. Like it's a joke. But the more that you have learned to love yourself, people see that in you. I see a lot of feminine energy here. Not necessarily in the cards, but in the energy. Which is all about receiving and being creative and nurturing. And the more that you do that, the more you're going to attract those same types of connections. So it's basically, you've gone through what you've gone through, and you should be able to recognize red flags when you see them. And that's with anything. That's with a job. Look, we got the Hangman. This is an awakening. New perspective. Seeing things in a new light. Whether it be a job, a person, whatever it is. That's the only two things I can think of right now. But you should be able to identify the red flags pretty early on to where you don't have to sit here and go back and forth with what your gut is telling you versus what your mind is telling you, and what your past experiences have tricked you into believing are still happening. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. That's confidence. That's self-love. That's you being in your power. It's also an energy of being independent and not having a partner. So, I don't know if you've just become accustomed to not having somebody by your side. But they're there. Let's get one on the Moon. Okay, alright, chill. Can we get one on the... I'm not taking that. Can we get one on the Six of Cups? Again. And I need... 6 may be a significant number for you the month of June. Or 6 weeks, I'm hearing. This is a deep connection. Can we get one on the Six of Cups? Alright, alright. Look, you do too much. Can we get one on the Six of Cups? Yeah, I know y'all saw that Tower come out. I'm not taking it. These cards are going crazy. The Emperor. Alright, I'm going to have to take the Tower because it came out again. Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. What I'm getting with that is the Tower has led you to this situation. The High Priestess, the Hermit, the Star. Look at all this major arcana. Look. Don't... How can I say this without sounding like an asshole? I'm kind of talking to myself too because this is resonating. But don't let your pain and your struggle be for nothing by pushing away things that are good for you. If there's nobody in your life, maybe there's somebody coming in, but this could also be related to something you're passionate about, something you're heavily emotionally drawn to or attached to. Some people, that's their job, their kids, their family. However that resonates with you. I really try not to harp on love so much. Sometimes you just can't deny it too. And I'm really getting that with this. That this is somebody romantically connected to you. That your intuition is telling you is good for you. But it's almost like you can create a situation that you don't want to by thinking negative thoughts or by thinking that it's going to go how it went in the past. Look at all these major arcana, by the way. I mean, dang. Which tells me that this is a profound time in your life. You're probably seeing a lot of signs. Matter of fact, let me see if any stand out to me. The owl. You may be dreaming a lot. There's a lot of dreamy energy with the Six of Cups and the moon. I feel like the weather is bringing things up. Like on a... I mean, that's kind of general. Like on a, let's say, an overcast day, it's making you think of certain things. Like maybe it's taking you back to a time that you vividly remember. Or if it's a sunny day, it's taking you to a time that you vividly remember. Whether that be good or bad, that's really up to you. I'm going to get some advice here. What advice do we have for group 2? Show the world the real you. Right. So this person here's that dreamy energy again with the Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. This person is a huge supporter of you being who you are. And they like you for that reason because you stand out from the crowd. And I feel like it is reciprocal as well. Because we did have the Six of Pentacles. That's give and take energy. That's very similar energy between you and this person. It's almost like looking at yourself so you can identify things within yourself. And then we have emotions are running high. I'm going to read the book on this one. Meditate and contemplate. Let me go tell my daughter to hush. Hold on just a second.
I know the code. I know the code.
It's okay. Sorry, she's singing a song. Where was I at? New Moon in Pisces. All right. Dang, that music is like ominous. All right. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you... Okay, Google. Stop. That music's very distracting. I'm sorry. Let me run that back. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. What did I just say? Look. I love when messages come out like this because, yeah. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Logic won't work right now. Use your feelings to guide your way. Face your fears. They might be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Namo Look. Namo Narayani. Don't ask me. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived, even by yourself. Here's what I'm getting also. You hear that quiet? That's this person. They don't say much. They don't have to. You know. The High Priestess came out. You know this person like you know yourself. You can see yourself in this person. And it's almost like wanting to run back to what you know and what you're familiar with. What keeps you from looking at yourself. And I guess, just for the hell of it, I'm going to read this other one. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. And the situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. I don't think there's really anything else I can say other than Spirit was very deliberate in how they delivered that message. This new person is not your old person. This new job is not your old job. You know, we do meet people with similar energy imprints, right? But when we learn the lesson, we can see that and not entertain it, right? That's why we do this. We should be growing, but you can't be so closed off that you don't allow anybody in or anything good in. Especially if you're going to sit there and be crazy like me and wonder why certain things don't work out the way they do. Because subconsciously, that's what you're manifesting. So pay attention to the type of things that you're focusing on. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you guys. I do hope it resonated. If so, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye. Hi, Group 3. I'm going to go ahead and get into this. I had music playing, but I had to turn it off because I was allowing Google to make some reckless decisions, and the music just was not the vibe. Normally, I set up my own music first, but I didn't this time, so we're just going to get to listen to me more. Isn't that great? We have Flying. Go for it. The Garden and the Gate. Confidence. 111. Put that down here. An Observer. This is about making a power move. And believing in yourself. But here's the thing. I feel like you finally do believe in yourself and you're making the steps that you need in whatever it is. We're going to get into it, but let's see what we can find out here. So flying.
Speak to me, huh?
I'm sorry. My daughter's
I can do this.
in here. And she's playing a game. Okay, flying. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work is paid off, and the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. Okay? And then go for it for the new moon in Aries. This card heralds good news. Opportunities abound and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Do the action. This is crucial. Chase your goal, believe in divine timing and love. Make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. This card is an especially good sign if you need more courage or determination, or if you're chasing someone or something. Now, I asked her to be quiet if she was going to be in here. Hold on just a second. Hey. Okay, sorry about that. All right, the garden and the gate. That's kind of giving the same vibe here. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. And my ear's ringing as I'm saying this. So that may happen to you. Pay attention to when it does. It's in my right ear. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So literally, these first three cards are breaking out of your comfort zone and just going for whatever it is. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. Is she serious? I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. And observer. I know I'm doing a lot of reading, but I feel like we need to. I do like to go off of my intuition with these, but these books are written for a reason. So I like to read them and see if there's anything that sticks out. For those who don't like this part. All right, so observer. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. I think this is the first reading where all the cards at the beginning have kind of been with the same message. Let's see. What's coming in for group 3? Coming in for group 3 with this full moon. All right, that one wants to come out. 5 of Swords. It's been coming out a lot. 5 of Wands. I'm seeing American Ninja Warrior with this card right now. The Lovers. There's a lot of love energy right now, and it's not because of commercialized Valentine's Day. 7 of Wands. Nine of Swords. And Knight of Swords. I feel like there's a little bit of a fear of chasing your dreams. Which is weird because I feel confidence as well. I feel confidence in this card, particularly right here. So it's not like you're at the top, but there's a confidence there. There's also a confidence here in the 7 of Wands. You know what I noticed? This person is not looking at the goal. They're looking off to the side. What else is coming in for group 3? What else? Knight of Cups. What else is coming in for group 3? I saw those, so if they come out again, I'll take them. There's a lot of waiting energy here. 2 of Wands. King. Oh, I'm not going to take that. It's too many. Stop it. Y'all see that, right? The Lovers and the Lovers. Are we afraid to be in love? The Hanged Man. Underneath the 7 of Wands, which is very similar energy. Then we got the 10 of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Damn it. Every reading is having love in it. And I am not that reader, but you cannot deny it. So I'm seeing the Knight of Cups here. And then the World. I mean, not the World. The 2 of Wands. but there's like a standoff. Like, nobody's really moving. The Knight of Cups moves, but very slowly. Not as slow as Pentacles, but not as fast as fire or air either. Seven of Wands to me is a protecting your peace type of energy. It's not letting people in. And this card is just really standing out to me. I don't want to say self-sabotage energy, but not looking at something that's right in front of you, which would be the Ten of Cups. And it's causing you stress. Bless you. Get some clarity here. Can we clarify the Five of Swords, please? Y'all, the Five of Swords again. I'm not going to take it because too many came out. But that's what showed up. Daughter of Swords. Nine of Cups. The Empress and the Ace of Cups. This is very similar to Group 1 and Group 2. So what that's telling me is that this is collective for one thing. It's like a fear of opening up your heart space. But knowing that you need to, and knowing that you have reached that point, Knight of Pentacles, that you have reached that point in this journey and healing that you should be able to. Can we clarify the Five of Wands? Ten of Cups. Again. It's like reaching for the Ten of Cups, but not paying, like looking away, trying not to see it. Yeah, because of what's happened in the past. This is very similar. Okay. Emperor. Let's see. Can we get one on the Two of Wands, please? Hangman again. It's like you've gotten so comfortable with being by yourself. Tower. And this person, Four of Wands, this person wakes something up in you that you can't ignore. Not in a bad way. It's like you want to look away and not identify it and not think about it, but you're being led to, literally. Why are the Lovers here? I'm going to pass out if the Lovers comes out again. Why are the Lovers here? The Fool. Might as well be. You got to take a leap of faith. A wise friend told me recently that we go into these things not necessarily expecting to have emotional attachments, but you can't be afraid of the consequences. And see, your mind automatically thought something bad, right? But good things happen too. Don't be so conditioned to bad things that that's what you're expecting. Let's get one more on the Lovers. I really want to see if anything else comes out. Daughter of Pentacles. Anything else on the Lovers? Nope. What about the Ten of Cups? We got the Three of Wands. The universe is so funny sometimes. Can we get one more on the Ten of Cups? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, that's funny. Can we get one more on the Ten of Cups? It's too many. One more on the Ten of Cups, please. Oh, word. Now they're like, we ain't giving you shit. Just one more. Just give me one more. Six of Pentacles. Over here, we have the Knight of Cups and then the Two of Wands, which is knowing it's out there, right? Three of Wands is waiting on it to come back. So you've put the energy out there and now it's coming back. But it's literally like you're afraid. It's like when you're laying in the bed at night and everything's off and it's dark and it's quiet and you hear something and you hide under your covers and you're so afraid to poke your head out. And it's like your dog or something. That's what I'm getting with this. Can we get one on the Wheel of Fortune, please? Two of Cups. I'm done. I'm done. Can we get one on the Nine of Swords? Stop it. I'm done. The Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Two of Cups. You are stressing yourself out about this connection for no reason. I don't see any bad cards out here. Like you've manifested. It could be more than one person. And I do kind of get that. Like a group of friends for some of you. For others, it's a romantic connection. You've manifested your equal match. And with this card, the Knight of Swords right here, I can't tell if you're running from it or running to it. So let me clarify that. Word. Like there are certain cards I recognize as cards that would tell me something not so good. And I don't see any of them. I don't even consider the Tower as a bad card. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fire, fast-moving energy, like moving quickly. And it's coming over the Knight of Swords, which is literally running. I feel like you have no choice. Well, I mean, ultimately you have a choice, but the choice is, and we have the Father of Wands. So we have a knight into a king. So you can continue to close yourself off from people, or you can accept all this love energy that's all over this board. The choice is yours. Let me get some advice. Love is in the air. That's all I know. Wow. What advice do we have for group 3? Personal issue reaches resolution. The answers you need are coming. A new start is coming. And emotions are running high. This also came out in group 2, and I want to say it came out in group 1 as well. I'm not going to lie, like, mostly what I see is love related. As much as I don't want to harp on that, That's what I see. Of course, that could always be anything related to your heart space. It could be friendships. It could be, you know, something you're very passionate about career-wise. Gemini. This card is, I'm reading the full moon in Gemini. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? Literally, that's what it says. Have you noticed? And I'm telling you, the 5 of Wands, it's like, I can't see you. I can't see you. Like literally holding your hand over your eyes. Like, I hear you, but I can't see you. You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. That's funny. And let's see. I guess I'll read the full moon in Cancer as well. Things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move toward your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. And have you had enough family time lately? I am going to leave that with you guys. I don't know what else really could be said. But yeah, just let me know if it resonates. Drop a comment below. And yeah, I hope good things for you guys. So I will see you next time. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 4. Let's go ahead and get into this. This one might be a little faster than the other groups because I'm running out of storage. But that's okay. We have 1155. Nature. Find a balance. Fork in the road. Spark. And the thinking man. So with nature, it's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell the flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggy and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious, that's a good word, impervious, to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Let's see. Find a balance. Which, all of these cards are really highlighting nature. So let's see. Full moon in Libra. Excuse me. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Remember that we're all co-creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win. Okay, let's see what Spark says. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. Co-create is your word with this full moon. So let's see what Fork in the Road has to say. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation and make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. So there's a lot of contemplation here, especially with this thinking man, on how to move forward. And it's also 1155 is saying, don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. So I feel like teamwork is in need right now. So let's get some tarot here. I'm going to close my door. Hold on just a second. All right. What's coming in for group 4 with this full moon? Sorry, I ran out of storage. I'm hoping it don't happen again. I have too much crap on my phone. What's coming in for group 4? So it looks like you may be needing to reach out to, I see you leaving a toxic situation basically, and needing support from people that you may know, loved ones. It's coming in for group 4. Yeah. Got the 6 of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, my son was napping, but now he's up. It's coming in for group 4. And it's like you're having to make a decision. I feel like this is leaving a situation that has been very, like you're very bound to it. So sorry, group 4. There's a lot of interruptions, which to me is also getting around this reading. I feel like you're trying to leave a situation that's not good for you, whether it be romantic or a job. But it's a very difficult decision because it's very, your life is not consumed by it, but if it's another person, their life and your life are super intertwined together. There's just a lot of energy. I see a lot of toxic energy here, but we have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, which is, to me, about betrayal. and needing to leave. And we also have the devil here. I'm going to clarify the devil. Why is the devil here? Yeah, I feel like this is related to a home situation. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Six of Pentacles and the Moon. So I feel like there's been unequal give and take. And I also feel like some things have come to the surface that have kind of flipped everything on its head, basically. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Empress. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. So I feel like this at one point was a connection that was very strong, but it's like there's something got in the way. With the Devil, that can represent, to me, addictive energy, controlling energy. The Emperor again. And this could be related to a masculine energy. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Justice. This keeps wanting to come out just like this. The Five of Pentacles and Justice together. So I do feel like you leaving this situation is in your best interest because you're feeling abandoned, left out, unappreciated. But with Justice here, it's the scales balancing. But we also have the Four of Pentacles, which tells me that there's a fear of leaving the situation. You've become comfortable in it. Two of Pentacles, that's weighing out your options. Which way should I go? The fork in the road. Literally what came out earlier. And I feel like you're going to have to find peace and connections around you. Nine of Pentacles. But I do see you coming into the Devil again. I do see you coming into a very self-sufficient and confident energy, though, with the Nine of Pentacles here. I do feel like this person has made you feel small, has just not treated you the best here. Two of Swords just came out, and that's having to make a decision. It's literally another fork in the road. I'm getting chills because all three of the other readings were pretty positive and they were very similar. This one is different, and I've had a lot of distractions trying to get this one done. I almost didn't do it because I knew my phone was running out of storage. But I feel like you need to hear this. So when I look at this Two of Swords here, this is having to make a decision, but not being fully prepared to do so. I'm also seeing this solar eclipse here with this Emperor and the Two of Swords literally going at the Emperor. So you're having to cut this out. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is making that decision. The Seven of Swords came out. That with two Devil cards is super toxic, super manipulative, controlling, sneaky, lying, deceitful. Whoever this person is in your life is, it would be in your best interest to leave them behind. And I can understand the stress of leaving a situation like that, but it's okay. I just got caught off again. It's almost like this message does not need to get out. So I feel like you may even have a hard time telling people what you've been through. This is a very controlling energy. I'm going to get some advice, and yeah, but just from what I'm seeing here, this is not a situation that is going to be for your greatest good, period. And the amount of distractions and interruptions I've had trying to get this group done is crazy. What advice do we have for group 4? What advice do we have for group 4? The end of a tough cycle approaches. A fiery climax approaches. So I do feel like it's going to be difficult to leave this situation. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be very peaceful. But it's like things are coming to a head, and your spirit is not going to allow you to sit in this energy. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah. So I feel like the decision's already made and you know you need to leave. Expect powerful change and it's time to take action. Aries season is going to be big for you. I'm not sure if there's an Aries new moon or full moon coming up, but if so, that time may be important. You could also be dealing with an Aries, but the advice here is keep moving forward. I feel like you've already made the decision to walk away, and this is your confirmation. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I do hope it resonates, and I'm sorry it's so scrambled, but I feel like you'll get it. So drop a message. Let me know if it resonates, and please make sure to take care of yourself, Group 4. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.